Well, our mathematician of the day is John Napier, a Scottish mathematician, and he didn't get schooled the way a lot of us get schooled. He stayed at home until he was 13, simply studying things around the house and being raised by his parents and just learning that way with no formal schooling. As he got a little bit older, there were some thieves taking things out of the barn, and they tried to devise a way to figure out who was taking all of these supplies out of the barn. Well, what he did is he came up with a way to catch a thief, and what he did is he put some black oil on the back of a rooster, but he didn't tell anybody. He simply said, "I've got a magic rooster in the barn, and it will let us know who the thief is. We simply need you to go in by yourself, wipe the back of the rooster, and then come out." So he had these 4 suspects, I guess you could call them, 4 people that worked at the barn. All of them came out. One guy's hand was clean because he didn't wipe the hand on the back of the rooster because he knew something might be happening if he did that. The other 3 came out with the black oil on their hands. He came out with a clean hand, therefore they knew he was the thief, and that's how he did it. So just a little bit of ingenuity right there with John Napier. He's famous for Napier's rods, which were 10 strips of ivory or wood, and small enough to carry around like we would a calculator right now. We're going to take a look right now at Napier's rods, and this is the way they would be set up. So each one of these, all 10 of these, would be separate pieces of ivory or wood, and the numbers would be on them like this. Then he had one which was an index. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 836 and we're going to multiply that by 7. So we can see we're going to start with 8. We need the 3, and we need the 6. So there's our 836. We're going to multiply it by 7, which we're going to use on our index. So simply we're going to meet at the intersections. So the 7 we know is going to go all the way across. The first one is 8. So we can see that there's a 5 and a 6 here. So we'll put the 5 and the 6. The next one, the 3 for the 30, is 2 and 1. Next, we have the 6. So we have 836. We come across from the 7. We can see that we've got a 4 and a 2. So now, simply what we're going to do, similar to the lattice method that a lot of students are familiar with, we're just going to add the numbers going across. Instead of multiplying in our head, we're simply going to add. So we see that going diagonally, we have a 2. We take these, the 4 plus the 1 makes a 5. The 2 and the 6 makes an 8, and then we have a 5. So 836 times 7 is 5,852. Napier's rods, the first pocket calculator for today's mathematician.